Alright guys, it's Steph again. So I'm gonna try and come in with this video. I apologize for the background noise. Everybody's out in the lawn even though it's a Thursday at 10:30. So what I did is I bought this clearance hydrangea. I bought the bigger one. It was $37.98, which was half price because it is distressed. And I am doing this because it's either going to be a massive reward or a massive fail. And I figured, you know what, why not have some content of just real life and taking risks. So I bought this, and again, it's a $20 risk. It's not a massive risk, but still, money is money, and you know, we got other things to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off some of this dead, old branches. What I'm going to try and do, and I'm hoping the camera will show that there are there's 1, 2, and 3 plants in here. So I have the space under a tree over here. Let's see if I can get it. It's the one there. Yeah, I have some space, and I would like to put hydrangeas. I think it would be the perfect lighting condition. And I was thinking about putting perennials there. However, if I can get a shrub there long term, it will be to my benefit. So I'm hoping they take. I'm hoping I don't kill this thing, and I'll end up having 3 plants. 2 I will put over underneath that tree, and the third one I will put over on the northeast side where I've been putting a lot of hydrangeas on that end of the house. So I'm hoping to finish off a couple areas in the garden, and if so, this will end up, if this works, it will end up being a massive savings, because I'll end up getting 3 hydrangeas for the price of half of one. So I will keep you along. I will give you updates and give you pictures of how and what I do. So here it is all cleaned up. So I could just call it a day and leave this the way it is right now, and this would be huge by the end of the season and bloom even in a few weeks. So now I'm second guessing. And this is what I took off. So I took off some dead leaves and some stems. So what I did is I took off, see right here, actually that was probably alive. Oh, no, it wasn't. Anyway, so there was this, I just took it off the stem because it was not looking too great. On here, this was a dead leaf, so I took it down to the next set of leaves, as you can see right here. And there's a couple, like right here, where I took off some branches, but even look, right here, that's promising. So I'm trying to take off whatever is really just dead weight, or, you know, dead, dying, diseased, that type of thing. So overall, this plant does look pretty good now that it's been cleaned up, and it has a ton of buds of, you know, looking potential growth here. So that's step 2. So as I was trying to break off this one hydrangea, this one is now breaking away on its own. So looks like it's going to be 3. Wish me luck. In this mess, here's what we have. We have number 1. This one is a long shot. So this one has some buds, and it has a okay amount of roots. Not great though. Not great. So that probably won't work, but we'll see. Plants are resilient. Might get lucky. Here we have a decent size. Lots of buds. Also a good amount of roots. And then we have this one, which is still probably about the size of one clearance, you know, 1 gallon hydrangea. So was it worth it? It is still to be determined. However, I'm hopeful because these are, again, these are tough plants, and it might end up working out in a massive way. And this is my massive mess. I'm gonna get these in the ground and I'll show you where I put them. So I just wanted to show you where these ended up. This is on the northeast side of the house. This might end up getting too much sun, but I'm gonna watch it. These daylilies are definitely encroaching on the space, so they will be moved after they bloom. They have other bloom heads. I'm not messing with that, so I'd love to have them bloom while this gets established, and then I will move them in the fall to another area. I have plenty of space of where I can put these. So there's the big one. Like I said, it's about the size of, larger actually, than the 1 gallon Endless Summer, so I'm very pleased with this. And it still costs less than if I bought a brand new 1 gallon Endless Summer. All right, let me show you where everything is. Bring you over to the other two. Here is the one that had the least amount of roots. So this one is a question mark, though I'm hopeful. These are very tough plants, and I think that it will come through. It has a ton of buds, so I did fertilize all 3 of them, dug a very large hole, so that way once the roots do grow, they don't have to fight for area and space. It can kind of relax into its new home. So that's the one, the small amount of roots, that's the little one. And this is the one that had a very adequate root ball, in my opinion. So this one I did face closer to the road. That one, the other one, I kind of tucked over there. This one should be able to get full size in this area. The other one as well, if it stays in the 3x3, they'll be more than fine. And so this is where they are, and I just want to thank you for spending some time with me as I go through this experiment, and I will give you updates on how they are doing. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are, and God bless.